The wind howled through the Carpathian passes, carrying whispers of the past, of warriors, empires, betrayals, and triumphs. Romania, a land of myth and resilience, had long been shaped by the tides of history, each era carving its mark upon its soul. Long before Romania bore its name, fierce Dacian tribes roamed the hills and valleys, their eyes set upon the endless forests and rolling plains. Under the rule of the formidable king Decebalus, the Dacians stood as a thorn in the side of the expanding Roman Empire. Time and again, they clashed with Emperor Trajan's legions, their mountain fortresses proving difficult to breach. In 106 AD, after years of brutal warfare, Trajan's forces stormed Sarmizegetusa, the Dacian capital. The great Decebalus took his own life rather than be captured. With the Dacian conquest, Rome imposed its might, but in doing so, planted the seeds of a new people. Roman colonists intermingled with the native Dacians, and from this fusion emerged a unique Latin-speaking culture. As Rome's grip on Dacia loosened, a tempest of invaders followed. Goths, Huns, Slavs, and Magyars swept through the land. And yet, Romania's spirit endured, hidden in the mountains, whispered through its folktales, and preserved in its customs. By the 14th century, three principalities, Wallachia, Moldavia, and Transylvania, had taken root. Among them was Vlad III Dracula, a name etched in both history and legend. A prince of Wallachia, Vlad earned his grim reputation through his brutal defiance against the encroaching Ottoman Empire. Tales of his impalement tactics sent shivers through the hearts of his enemies. Yet to his people, he was a protector, a necessary monster in a world of unchecked power. His legend would later inspire Bram Stoker's famous Vampire. But his true story was one of blood and fire in the name of sovereignty. For centuries, Romania remained fragmented, caught between great empires, the Ottoman, the Habsburg, and the Russian. But the 19th century brought winds of change. In 1859, Alexandru Ioan Cuza forged the first step toward unity by merging Moldavia and Wallachia. His reign, though brief, planted the idea of a single Romania in the hearts of the people. The dream came to fruition in 1918, when Transylvania joined its brethren after the collapse of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. A moment of triumph, yet one shadowed by the chaos of the 20th century. Romania, now a kingdom, would soon be drawn into the fires of World War II. First siding with the Axis, then switching allegiance to the Allies after a dramatic coup in 1944. But true peril came not from war, but from within. In 1947, the Iron Curtain fell over Romania, and the kingdom was swept away by the communist tide. Gheorghe Gheorghiu Dej and, later, Nicolae Ceausescu ruled with iron fists, reshaping the land into a dystopian nightmare. Ceausescu's megalomania reached its peak in the 1980s. His grandiose projects drained the nation's wealth. His secret police silenced dissent, and his people starved under austerity measures. Yet, Romania's resilience had not faded. In December 1989, a revolution erupted in Timisoara and spread like wildfire. Ceausescu, once untouchable, fled in panic, only to be captured and executed on Christmas Day. A nation, long silenced, found its voice once more. The years that followed were turbulent. Democracy came with hardship, corruption lingered, and the people struggled to reclaim stability. Yet, Romania pressed on. By 2004, it had joined NATO, by 2007, the European Union. The land of Dacians, of Vlad the Impaler, of revolutionaries and dreamers, stood once more at the crossroads of history, ready to shape its own fate. As the Carpathian winds continued their eternal dance through the valleys, they carried not just echoes of the past, but whispers of a future yet unwritten. A future carved by the hands of a people who had defied time itself.